Oh, today, man, is hot. It's really freaking hot. Okay. Oh, still struggling to catch my breath because your body heats up now. You lose a lot of water. You feel dehydrated. Okay. Um, I will share with you multiple thoughts. I had a few questions that people had asked me. I may hold another Ask Me Anything session. Let's see. If there is demand for Ask Me Anything, I will answer all those questions. Okay, this one was, I got a few related to Jeff Bezos, why is he coming? Then I got some questions related to why am I constantly failing in life? Then about divorce, somebody wanted to get a divorce and saying, what do you think? Some others were, okay, you have inspired me to do this, that. Okay, I'll answer whatever I remember because, these sessions are not planned. Okay, the first one, which is a hot topic, is Jeff Bezos coming to India. And people are saying, is this good or bad? Okay. Whenever any new multinational comes to a country, they have to set up shop. They have to give people jobs. They have to facilitate the market. And the Indian market is unique, like China, compared to the rest of the world. Any business that comes in India, especially if it's a Western company, it doesn't get accepted by the general public because it follows a time-bound tradition of, they are systematically they follow their old behavior patterns. Like, why do you think Apple products are not successful in India? Because they want the cheapest with the best features. That's why these Chinese brands or Indian brands, Xiaomi or whatever, Realme, Oppo, they dominate the market because they offer the same features of an Apple, same features, but at a cheaper price, even Samsung. But Apple is premium. So they'll not even get 1% of the population. Because why should I pay for this when I can get cheaper? And Apple, if it cuts down its price, it's losing its dominance as the world leader in luxury brands. And then all its consumers will shift to a cheaper option. And short term, it'll benefit, but long term, it's a nail in the coffin permanently. Because once you make a phone cheaper, nobody wants to buy a phone for more expensive. They will lose, I think, 80% of all their high-paying clients because now people are used to spending more. Okay, then the second part is okay. So Jeff Bezos coming. I was wondering what that guy is doing. Is he stealing or what? Okay. Jeff Bezos coming to India. I listened to his welcome address that he had. He gave the normal cliche scripted answers. We are going to provide 100,000 jobs, or 3 billion we are going to spend in your country, or we're going to give 300 million jobs or whatever. Well, the fact of the matter is Amazon only succeeds if people come on its platform. Okay, that's number one. So they are not doing anyone any favors. Second one is Amazon gets a cut of the profit. He didn't say that. They get 10% or 15% of the revenues. Okay, he didn't mention that. He didn't mention that they are doing it for their interest. They're not doing it for the interest of the country alone. But see, this is politics, okay? When, let's say, any political party comes into power, they are not going to say that we are going to benefit, we are going to make money, we are going to be powerful, companies are going to give us money on the table. No, they'll say, we want you to have jobs, we want you to have a better quality life, blah, blah, blah. So they'll only sell the benefits. Nobody gives you the real story. So it's always the lesser of two evils. So people getting jobs, well, that is a benefit. For that matter, it's not just Amazon. It's any company setting up, people will get jobs. Amazon is not going to pay you in US dollars, they're going to pay you as per Indian standards. And last if not the least, Amazon is doing it primarily for its benefit, not for the benefit of the country. Okay? So now when Amazon, I also feel very strongly Amazon is making the move because they are aware of the fact that Modi is no longer going to be in power. There's going to be a shift in the power. They have data that you and I, normal people, do not have. This is my gut feeling, okay? Modi has, see, the thing is, every political party, every person has their highs and lows. You cannot be untouchable. Modi is much better than any Indian leader lately, okay? He has dared to make changes, although the changes are questionable, from demonetization to this Jammu Kashmir, internet blackout, to now this CAA. So I am not in favor of these. But having said that, he at least did something. Okay, he did something. He made India visible on the world map. He has a few credentials, worthwhile achievements. Okay, but I think what he tried with this CAA and NCR, it pushed the limit a bit too far. And now he will see, the thing is, people are just waiting for you to make a mistake. So then they'll all unite, and then they'll bring the people who are maybe not educated or not smart enough. So it's not that what he has done is wrong, but like now this is a good time to get him toppled. Just like this is one of the biggest issues he's facing. Plus, on top of that, he is ignoring the economy, his failure to stabilize the economy. And so when the market was booming, he took claim for it. Now when the market is failing, you should take responsibility for it. You can't say when the market is good, we did it, our policies, and when the market is bad, oh, it's because of them. Okay, so this is one. Now the second question that I received was with regards to, what is that, why some people keep failing and it never changes, their luck never changes. But I'll answer this one. Now, see, we always read stories of, I was sleeping on my mom's couch, or I was sleeping on the streets, or I was poor, I was earning a salary of $50, $100 a month, and today I've succeeded. It feels nice to hear such stories. We hear, whether it's a film actor who says, I had only $10 in my pocket, nobody wanted to meet me. When he holds a when he holds an Oscar, never give up on your dreams. They'll give you some romantic statement like that. All this feels good, okay? All this feels good. The reality is, we remember these stories because it's only one in a billion. How many Oprah Winfreys are there? One. How many Samuel L. Jacksons are there? One. How many Shah Rukh Khans are there? One. Name any person who started from rags to riches, Microsoft, whether it's Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, whatever. There's always one in 8 billion or 7 billion. If it was a normal everyday recurrence that anyone and everyone who worked hard or focused on their dreams would succeed, then it would be more like being happy, getting up in the morning, eating food, and that's why even getting six-pack abs, it's not easy. You have to not only do exercise, change your food, diet, lifestyle, you also have to take steroids. Okay, and it also depends on your metabolism, your structure, your DNA, so many factors are there. Okay, so now The question comes, why is it some people keep failing and failing and failing? See, I've had the, I don't know, call it privilege, or I've had the opportunity to interact with so many people, okay, within my limited life. And the people who have failed, I've noticed one thing about them. The people who have failed repeat the same set of actions over and over again. They never change. They never ever fucking change. For example, one guy says, why can't I succeed? Why can't I get a job? I've tried everything. I've changed this, that. I check his resume. It sucks. Then after he changes his resume, there's no, result. Then I ask him, what did you do? He tells me, I emailed everyone. 50,000 people, 100,000 people. I just emailed them. And by spamming people, you're not going to get a job. You need to network. Then afterwards, when you analyze how does he network, it's not that you go up to someone and says, sir, I need a job. Please, sir, please, I need a job, sir, please. There are so many fucking variables. In fact, it's not surprising when you see on Facebook a guy or girl puts a sob story. Oh, what did I do? I never got love. I love this man. Oh, he dumped me. Can't love ever exist? It's like you get... I'll tell you, if you are going to date someone and they give you a sob story, I love that man, but he never loved me back. He never treated me with love and respect. If they give you the victim-based story, run away as far as possible, because if they were so good, if they were God's gift to mankind, then why the fuck, number one is they made a rotten choice. Number two is, why are they still single? And number three is, they say, when something is too good to be true, seldom is the case. So, people get into failures, whether it's relationships, whether it's business, whether it's career. If they are still a failure, it's because they have not changed. They have not taken personal responsibility. They have refused to, adapt to the changes in life or whatever. For example, in my case, I'm so different from what I was 10 years ago. Fuck. Different is an understatement. Second is, I changed my environment from Dubai to Thailand. Third one is, I changed my relationships. I changed everything. I changed my habits. I changed the surroundings. I changed my routines. I used to go Toastmasters. I used to go for exercise, spend hours and hours. I had a bunch of friends and family people, whoever I knew, the environment, the country. I changed everything. It's like, when people say, oh, you can be successful wherever you are. Well, try imagining this. Do you think Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs would have succeeded if they were in war-torn Syria? Do you think they would have amounted to anything, no matter how much money they spent? Do you think anyone in Syria, with its wars, would succeed? So there are limitations, man. You need to use common sense. And there are too many variables for success. Too many. One guy might say hard work, focus, desire, pray to God. But your life is not exactly like his. Your timing, the people you deal with, your personality, your choices, your parents, your financial structure, your spouse, your children, your health. There's so many factors here. Then the next question that I did get was about divorce. Now this one's a touchy subject for, it's not straightforward. But I just want to tell you that just because I got divorced 3 times, and I'm not going to get divorced again, enough is enough. Just because I got divorced 3 times doesn't mean you should, I'll get divorced. Man, I'll tell you, divorce is a very, very complicated issue. It has a lot of repercussions. There are a lot of factors to consider, like the laws of the country. The first one is laws of the country. If you get divorced, does she get a part of your income, or do you have to pay for her rest of your life, or is it going to drag on? The second one is the duration. Like in Philippines, in India, it takes up to 7 years sometimes. Then obviously alimony and taking care and all that stuff, sharing half your wealth. Like Jeff Bezos had to give 50% of his wealth. That was a great deal for the wife. Then apart from that, it's it will impact you, man. It's a painful process. It impacts both the people. It's not that you're just going to get divorced and move on, unless of course you have the upper hand. And last but not the least, I think you need to consider that the partner who you're getting divorced from, will that person make your life miserable? Because trust me, there are some who just want a pound of flesh from you, and they'll make sure that they destroy you no matter what. So that can be a little, I'll tell you need to be very scared of them, very, very scared. Especially if they know your personal private details. Maybe they can spill the beans. And I've seen this happen. I've seen one of my good friends who I respect. He lost 64 million, his entire life savings, because she had a team of lawyers and her family were related to some top-notch judges. They destroyed him. I know him. He's a good guy. His life is destroyed. So, and last topic that I want to give you, that I want to touch upon is when you're talking of a career change, people generally ask me about, Loy, I want to change my career. Loy, I want to try something new, whether business or whatever. Now, I wish it were that easy, okay? I wish it were that easy as reading a book or, making a new partnership. You see this very common. Somebody is working in a job and he decides, okay, I'll start a business. Okay, just out of the blue, I'll start a business. It's like they have cash in hand and they have this itch that they want to start a business. The biggest mistake that they do, the biggest among all of them, is get into a partnership. Biggest one. The minute you get into a partnership, you're destroyed. I can assure you that much. Because, partnerships seldom work. And you're not talking of short term, you're talking of long term. So you will end up losing your money. And on top of that, you're talking of, the blind leading the blind. You don't know, you don't have any experience in business and you're getting into business. What do you think are the chances of you succeeding? So what is the solution? Well, obviously everyone wants to make money. Okay? What I tell people is, if you want to try something new, here's the best thumb rule I can give you. Do it very small. Very, very small. Let's say you want to buy and sell. So if you want to buy and sell, you want to do a business that is trading or whatever, buy 10 items, just 10 items from the local market, buy it less, sell it at a profit. Once you complete that, okay, you sold 10, do 20, you sold that, do 30, you sold that, do 50, you sold that, do 100. Keep increasing. And as you keep increasing, your confidence will grow, your experience will grow, you'll come to know your own capacity. And the risk is also very low. So you'll come to know, do you have the time, do you have the passion, do you have the interest, do you have what it takes? But if you can't handle small volumes, you cannot handle big. And do this while keeping your cost zero. Because if you don't keep your cost zero, it will eat into your profits, your money, everything that you do. So be careful there. Okay, so I hope these few questions that I got were of some insight to you. Let me know your thoughts. Like I always told you, always read your comments. And let me know also if you want to have another Ask Me Anything session. So if you do, then maybe I can gather up most of the questions and answer maybe top 10, the best ones. All right? You take care, guys, and keep in touch. Bye-bye.